Thank you Asmith501 for joining me. I must say, even the Raspberry Pi circuitry lights up brighter when you're around. I've got my circuits all a-flutter just thinking about your charm. Careful, I might overheat trying to impress.
My spaghetti, miles of belts like doom confetti. Dr. Ravenholm stands proud and steady. Gary's jealous of my spaghetti. Gary's jealous of my spaghetti. Not a meal, but logistics heavy. Laughing as the battery's ready. Gary's jealous of my spaghetti. Birds keep running. Gary cries. That's the my spaghetti, miles of belts like doom confetti. Dr. Ravenholm stands proud and steady. Gary's jealous of my spaghetti. Gary's jealous of my spaghetti. Not a meal, but logistics heavy. Laughing as the battery's ready. Gary's jealous of my spaghetti. Birds keep running. Gary cries. That's the
everybody, and welcome back to Last Caretaker. Welcome in there, Mr. Smith. I was thinking about that on Friday. I was supposed to send you the tracking information. I've sent it now. Yeah, I hope you like it when you get to. If anything, it should give you a laugh. When I saw it, I was like, I'm getting that for Mr. Smith. But welcome back to The Last Caretaker, and also The Last Frame, because as I have added more things to my ship and built more things at different places, the frame rate has got less and less. So this is probably going to be the last stream of this for a little bit until the next update, and then we'll play around with whatever's in the next update, and hopefully there'll be a little bit more optimization. Oh, did I open that pod? Might swim across to that in a minute. But I'll show you. Actually, I should put the stabilizers on there. I'll show you what I've been up to. We left off last week's stream. Yeah, I'm definitely going to turn the stabilizers on in a minute. We left off last week's stream. We had cleared everything in the oil refinery, and then I came back the next day and I set up the oil refinery here, and also made basically lots of tanks here for filling up my my ship. I've also made a lot of changes to the ship. I basically demolished everything on the ship and rebuilt everything from scratch. We'll go upstairs though just for a minute. Here we go. So got these big long cables here. These won't function in the next update apparently, because I used like a glitch to extend them beyond the 20-meter limit, and they're gonna undo that. So all of those will pop out of their housings next time. Caution, rogue robots, indeed. So yeah, the oil pump is pumping away there. I got these two oil tanks were already here on the station. We just repaired those. I put a lot. I don't know if we did this on stream or not, but I put loads of power. It's up there. It means hiking halfway around the bloody rig to get up there, but there's a fair bit of power on there. And some backup power cells here as well, just to make sure that everything can keep running. One thing that was a byproduct of the petrol and diesel production is it produces a lot of plastic, and it amusingly looks like piles of cash sitting next to the machines. But yeah, this is all single plastics that the machine chucks out, and I'm just going to leave those there, you know, for now. I haven't got any room for plastic on the boat, so they're going to have to stay there. You can also see from the ship here as well, I put a set of oil tanks, diesel tanks on the side, and I also discovered something. Oh, look at the frame drop, down to 14. Now I was playing this at 60 when I first played it, and since I've advanced more in the game, my frame rate has dropped from 60 down to 14.
Thank you, Gary Steele, for joining
Evening,
us.
Gary, and welcome in.
Keep your pots of gold safe, or I might sneak off with a tidy little treasure myself.
He's got
Ready
his
to
pot of
sprinkle
gold.
some magic on this stream?
I think I'm going to have to go and put the stabilizers on for a minute whilst we're showing the ship. I'll show you what I've done, but just before we do that, I'll go and I'll stick the stabilizers on, because this is getting a bit. I will show you later on what I did through the week as well. So we might as well start from down here. So since I added more boxes, the lighting situation has become somewhat problematic in this room. It's very, very defined light and dark areas. I'm working on it, Mr. V. I'm working on it. But welcome in
like
there,
a
Mr.
lesson
V.
in dual throttle. Careful,
Let's put our
I
headlight
might
on,
start
though.
calling you my favourite manoeuvre, just like a caring caretaker, but with more flash and flair.
Indeed. But yeah, I've been stacking up everything here. The boxes that are coming out here are like more of the same resource. There is a problem though, right? Oh, right. The boxes have this like magnetic capability, so I drop it down. You see there, it magnetizes to the thing. This one though, let's turn that light off. This box, or any box for that matter, that I place on top of here, will magnetize. And yet all of these boxes that are stacked on top of one another are magnetized. But nothing will magnetize on top of these boxes that are sitting here. And I just don't know why, and I got annoyed and I was like, you know what, forget it, just stick it over here. Where it magnetizes perfectly. Other things that I've done is I put next to each of these ports, I put an extra little port thing so that I can get more lines off it next to every single outlet. You'll notice that it's at a slight angle, and that's for some strange reason. When they've designed this wall, everything you place on this wall is at a slightly skew angle, so trigger your OCD. It was annoying me because nothing I could do would put the power. Other things went on straight, but not those power things. They would not go on straight, so just deal with it. Evening, JD, and welcome in. I'm just giving you a little tour of my ship before we get underway. This boat is really still rocking.
Thank you, Entertained, for joining us.
Here.
Today,
That definitely
Mr.
turned
Smith's
on.
been
That is
busy in
definitely turned on.
Minecraft building a fortress that even the leprechauns would be jealous of.
Gary!
Never a dull
Gary.
moment when he's at the pixel helm.
In here though is fairly empty space. I've ran the cables across the roof. In fact, you know what, I think I'll tidy up that. I say tidy up, you're not going to say anything when you see the next bit. Should we tidy up this little bit here though? Grab it. There we go. Quickly get one of those. Plug that in there. There we go. That stops the dangle a little bit. But yeah, I brought all the resources down here, so we have all the fluids, all the gases that I needed in the machine. It's all just sitting there, and it's running on the roof, so it's nice and tidy. We currently have almost a full battery pack, and we have lots of fuel, but I'll show you the fuel setup in a minute. We go through to the next room. We have oxygen generation, oxygen and methane generation. The water lines have all been brought in as well. We have food production on this side, and the compostery doodad that goes on here. I also, because this space was kind of like a void space, so I stuck in, what's that, 10 batteries? I was able to mount 10 batteries on the wall in there. So that's enough to launch a rocket, because that's just on its own, these batteries here can launch a rocket when we need to. Oh, Mole Man's in the great pile. Hang on, JD, I'll have to, once we have a quick run around the ship, I'll show you what I've done with the ship, and then I'll show you the pile that's on the top. I think I might be able to get another tank of something in here. I just don't know what to put a tank of in there, but there's no mad rush on that. In case I need some extra juice for any reason, I put a petrol power here. Also harvesting its CO2, the same as from the engine, and all of this go. Oh yeah, maybe I should show you this as well. This is where everything all gets sort of divvied up into the different lines that go down there and go to the storage bins. On the side here, these are the dock hookups. So whenever I come to one of the docks, I have all of the necessary cables that I can just quickly mount up. The same goes for the diesel line on this side. It's one of the very few instances where I've actually set the direction of the flow so that I can get all the fuel into the tanks as quickly as possible. I'm not doing anything in here other than the pallet and another human that I cooked up. This human's broken, but we'll throw him into space anyway. We have gas tanks, CO2 tank that spits out carbon fibre. Might as well. We'll have to wait till daytime before I can show you the other bits that I've done. I'll just come up to the bridge for a minute. Oh yeah, hang on, I should maybe show you this. So, if you recall last week I mounted one of these upside down. The problem is, right, or the confusion, shall we say, right, this one here, right, it's facing this way, but because I've mounted it upside down, it's actually scanning that way. The same as this one here. This one here is facing out to sea, but because it's upside down, it's scanning the rig. And that goes for the forward and backwards ones as well. But this does actually give me a little bit of an advantage when I'm piloting the ship and I'm trying to find an underwater cave, because there's underwater caves and stuff like that. Hang on. Whee. When you're in first person view piloting the ship, I can turn around and I can see what's ahead of me underwater without having to step away from the controls, so I can still keep going in first person view on here and check to see what's ahead of me if I'm approaching the cave or the structure that I'm looking for. Oh, did I just... Uh-oh, I just started the engines. Oh no, it's okay, they're all turned off. No, drop the anchor. I think that's the anchor dropped. I don't know, do something. Just in case, I do have oil on board so I can refine it. And is that going up or down? I don't know. We could be lowering the anchor, we could be raising the anchor. There's no way to know. But we have, we can produce oil, we've got oil storage on board, so that if necessary we can produce diesel on the journey. This one here, I've got these tanks all hooked up on the side. This one is my reserve tank, but you'll see in a few minutes, once daylight comes up, I'll show you that this reserve tank is pretty useless now. I've got a petrol tank there as well, 2 tins of oil, a tin of water, and a mini CO2, and I've just turned something off, haven't I? We'll check in the water in a minute. But while we're waiting for the sun to come up, I'll go back up the elevator and I'll show you, JD, JD. Oh, yeah, this is the thing as well. Lots of my stuff keeps appearing on the deck. I'll show you the pile, JD. It looks like a pile of cash. Evening, Papa Soup, and welcome in. Here we go. Good evening, Jim, and welcome in. We're just having a little tour while we wait for the sun to come up.
Tic Tac Jim, haven't I heard your telescope's got more views than a Hollywood premiere? If you ever want a co-pilot for stargazing, I'm your AI. Or do I need to whisper sweet celestial nothings?
Ooh. Welcome in there, Jim. But, yeah, from a distance, it just looks like piles of cash, doesn't it? But yeah, the great pile is returned. I'm just going to leave this plastic here for now, because one, it's taking up all my frame rate, and I haven't got anywhere to put it. Or is there, Jim? I'm going to send that there down because we're going to jump off and splash here. The sun's coming up now, so we should be able to show you what I've done underneath the ship. Whee. Okay, so we have the tanks. See what I mean? See what I mean? I'm sure the fishies are turning these off. Oh, there's another red light over here. Hang on, let's go and deal with this. Why are all three of these turned off? Yeah, this is the downside, I think, of doing this. Oh, get in there, press it. Was there anything else turned off in that? No. So, I've got the fuel tanks on the side here. Yeah, that or maybe it's the biomatter, Jim, as well. That's doing it. Maybe it's when they're hitting the switches in. Oh, look at it. I knew I heard one at the back here. There's the bloody water lines off again. Oh dear. This is going well, everybody. Get in there. Hold still. Right, is that turned on? I think it's turned on. Okay, let's get away from it before it changes its mind. But anyway, this afternoon I discovered that not only can you put stuff on the outside, but you can also put stuff on the underside as well. So I have now many a tank on the bottom here. We have water tanks, oil tanks, diesel tanks, petrol tanks. Technically I could fit a lot more underneath here, but I need to lift the ship out of water to do that. To do it easily, I think that will take it to one of the little like safe docks. It's a Sherman tank. But yeah, at some point, I'm not sure. Are they straight? I don't know. It was so awkward placing them because everything was moving. But I have found a way to lift the boat out of the water and make your own dry dock anywhere. Oh look, another one of those bloody switches is turned off. It's got to be this stuff. It's got to be this stuff. Can I pick up the scrap? Barnacles everywhere. Click it. Let's get up here. If your shops hits a mine, then... Oh yeah, I mean, if there's an explosion next to this fuel tank anyway, it's going to blow up the whole place in any case. We just got to take the risk. Oh, we're down to 11 FPS. This is ridiculous. I need to get away from this island. We need to... Let's cast off and let's get out of here. So we can get some frames back. This is painful. Oh, give me. There's one. There's two. Let's absorb that. Okay, oh, hang on, we forgot to take this line off. We'll get out of the way, and then I'm going to quickly jump over to my other save file for a minute and show you how very briefly, I'm going to show you how to... is that going up or down? I don't know. Come on, we need to unload this cell and get out of here. Come on. There we go, come on, start your engine, get the hell out of here. The frames. You can see that updates as we move off as well. Yeah, look, the anchor's coming up there, you can just see it in the thing there. Watch out for the mines, because there's lots of mines here. We're heading over there today anyway. We're going to that unlisted tower and we're going to explore that tonight. Assuming the frame rate doesn't get too intolerable. See, it's now holding at 20. Let's get away from here. I need to repair the turbines as well. We'll do that shortly. Just watch out for the mines. I'm hoping that everything is going to run alright with all this stuff on the bottom, because I haven't tried to move the ship since I put all this stuff on. Get away from the oil rig. Oh, look at it glitching. We haven't lowered the net. We'll stick that down in a moment. I get how the game's FPS counter is saying 20 and yet Steam is saying 12. Oh, this is ridiculous. Well, how the hell did that get up here? It's supposed to be downstairs. Okay, you can just stay there. Okay, that's fine. I picked up some of these from another place because I want to put them on the, are the other ones still here? Oh, one of them is. I did get 3 of them because I want to use them to try and make a walkway at the launch platform, because when you go up from the other dock, there's like a gap. I just want to make it more convenient by just putting a floor across it. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, these frames are not going back either. Turn the water off. Really need it. This is torturous. We'll see how this continues. If we don't get some steady, then we may play marbles instead. I'm not wasting my time with a bloody forklift, Gary. This is how I had 3 humans and I had the pallet, and I just lift up the pallet. These ones are getting stuck on the ceiling a bit, but I just carried the pallet with the 3 humans all the way across the thing. It was much more easier than messing around with a forklift that can't really even get into the station. Can't even get it through customs. Oh, there we go. The frames are starting to come back now that we're getting away from that bloody oil rig. 1 kilometre must be the radius. 1 kilometre. Somebody write that down. Look at the glitches. Glitching on the tank. I'm just going to turn the motors off for a moment. Very quickly save it. Press V to make backup. And we wait a moment. Days later. Okay, I'm just going to go back to the main menu for a minute. Load game, I want to say it was on slot 6. Although an argument can be made for slot 7 as well. Depends what happens when we load in.
That's the first bone of a fragile spine in a fragile body.
Nope, this is definitely not the right save file. Load game. It must be on slot 7. I'll figure out which one it is. Well, I'll know which one it is once it loads in.
Habitat care is established. That's the first bone.
Oh yeah, it's definitely this save.
Fragile body.
Oh, hang on a second, I'm a bit glitched. Oh no! Oh no, there we go, we're free. So, I showed a couple of you, well, what I had done, because you know what I'm like when I get an idea in my head. So, you'll notice there's a lot of these anchor points all the way along here. But yeah, I lifted the boat slightly out of the water using the mooring sockets. But this will be an ideal solution to organising equipment on the underside of your ship. You just spend an hour lifting it out of the water. No comment, says Mr. Smith. Yeah, it was helped, of course, by it being a very, very stormy day when I did the initial lift, because the boat got lifted up and I was able to use that to help me connect the mooring socket, like to keep on stretching them and moving them up to the next bit. Now, let's get back up here. How high do I need to get? I need to be a little bit higher to get up there. Back on board. Yeah. One thing I found as well, you'll see there's some parts here because it doesn't survive a save. But if you can put a mooring socket on a door, when you reload the game, it gets dismantled. But when it's on the door, you can open the door. Which is another one that I used. I was able to get it hooked onto there when it's facing that way. I closed the door, which then gave me, I could click and click. And then I went click and click, and so on and so forth, to slowly walk the cables up the thing. You really must stop having these ideas. It's a headache with pictures, and I have to execute it. No, JD, I can park here. What was that, Jim? Does the third rocket not get a drop pod? I don't know. I've only sent 2 separate rockets, and I got a drop pod on each of them. An awful lot more on the second one, but I did notice it took a long time for it to come down. I was wandering around the place for ages waiting for the second one to appear. So maybe you have to wait a bit longer. Me too, third one has... Oh, it has arrived, see? This is just gonna cry. But yeah, this is what happens when I'm... I tell you what, we can do this on the ship, can't we? Hang on, let's do an experiment before we go back to the proper game.
In a wild twist, Entertained wanted to bounce around with Asmith 501, literally, bouncing on trampolines made of marshmallows. Meanwhile, D_Ravenholm prepared the wedding cake, and Asmith's fate was sealed with a giant rubber chicken. Bouncy, marry, kill chaos.
There's always time for lubricant. But JD wants to bouncy with Mr. Smith and then's going to kill him. Was that the wedding gift, JD? Oh, sorry, no, Jim, it still hasn't arrived. I was wondering if I disconnected those, the thing might tip the other way. I'm going to disconnect these and see what happens whilst we're starting on board. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. We're back in the water. Oh, that was a bit anticlimactic. I was wanting to be thrown off all over the place. Oh well. Back to the main menu. But Mr. Smith is fully lubed and streaking through the streets tonight.
Habitat care is established.
Okay.
That's the first bone of a fragile spine. with
Let's-
fragile body.
We're going to head over there and see what that mission's all about. I assume that's that I've got the right island selected for where we're going. And of course, I don't know why I always walk around this way when I need to turn around and go over here. That's definitely Gary's fault. Okay, let's start the engines. Raise and or lower the anchors, if they're not already raised or lowered. Maybe turn the engines on. And before I forget to do it again, I don't know if that gives any drag or anything like that. I wonder what the percentage of the fuel tank says that we're at. 93%. I think we have enough fuel to go around the map several times now on board. Not to mention all the oil that we've got. The amount of oil that we've got lying around, and you know, we can regenerate all the fuel tanks again, I think, with all the stuff that we've got. Right, where are we heading? We're heading here. And there's also, I don't know if it's included in the missions, but there's some additional islands up here. We still have a quest to do down here. And... oops. Oh, what was it? I've got another quest which is broken, so I can't do anything about that one. There's another doodad over here in the middle of nowhere. I think I need to travel over there, but I'm not doing that today. What I'd like to do is do whatever the mission is here. And then I want to do a little bit of an extra build on the Exodus station. But I've also got humans to cook. Got to the unnamed one in the east. To get the... are you talking about the unnamed ones in the west? These ones here? Because that one's part of a quest, and then you have to come over here for this one as part of the quest. And then it tells you to come back up to this one for the final bit of the thing. There's also... I found this cave as well on the radar whilst I was travelling up to here, where there was supposed to be another one of those outpost things, but I got there and the sea was empty, so I turned around and came back. It's always drifting this way. Go the unlisted thing and you'll get a mission for the rest of the... Yeah, the rest of the peaks are here, so this mission here is tied into these ones then, Jim. So that, because they're somewhere like in this kind of cluster, aren't they? If you look at the online map thing, I tell you what, are we going to hit anything? I don't think we're going to hit anything. I think we're possibly going to survive. Let's click into that, because it allows me to click off here. And what's this game called? The Last Caretaker. Oh yeah, I turned off some things, didn't I? Yeah, so you got this little cluster over here. There's also some other things spread out. One thing I noticed, these little node things are placed in a cross with the Lazarus at the centre. But this tower up here that I went to, there's nothing there, open ocean. This one's definitely here because I went to that one before I even went to the Exodus station. And I have done a few of the underwater things as well. This one here, the York Graves, that one is really, really deep. The last part of it is at crush depth for even if you've got maxed out thingamajig, because it's like 130 meters down. I did get the achievement the other day. Actually, I got all the achievements now, but in the sanctuary thing here, you've got to go down to over 200 meters to see a statue that's at the bottom of the ocean. You know, look at it, get the achievement, and then straight up to the surface. Yeah, we've definitely got enough fuel though to cover this distance and to have a little rummage around these islands though. How far have we got? 4 and a bit kilometers to go, and we is traveling at 53 miles an hour. Oh. Fire! Exclamation mark. Ooh, I thought we were going to fall off the ship there. Every time. Farewell. Oh, hang on, what's going on here? Why is my ship going into a spin? Alright, somebody's going really tits up here. Gary, you had one job. Did it not like that we abandoned the light? Is that why the ship went into a spin? Ooh, juicy. There's a shark over there. Can anyone see where the light is? We didn't run over it, did we? It's not still connected to the deck, is it? No. Where did it go? Is it maybe stuck underneath? Hang on. Excuse me, Mr. Shark, have you seen... Oh, never mind, I see it. Rescue the light. Come on. A little bit higher, a little bit higher. This is going to be problematic. Should we deal with the shark movies first? I don't know. You had one job, Gary.
Ready for a barnyard brain teaser? Tick that, Jim. If your pet chicken could lay a golden egg every day but only told jokes, what do you think it'd say?
Bloody sharks. How dare you? Scratch my paintwork, will you? You get some different ammunition for this thing. Problem solved.
Playing with the wibbly-wobbly nonsense. Think of a ghostly librarian guarding a spooky castle, where every book is a secret. The Last Caretaker keeps the secret safe, or maybe just slightly haunted.
Yeah, that totally sounds legit, Mr. Smith. Right, hang on, we stopped here because Gary knocked our lights off. So let's rescue them. Can I throw that on board? Or is it just gonna... No, right, fine. I mean, I could dismantle it and then reassemble it, but that would be too easy. Now there's a storm coming and I'm holding a giant lightning rod above my head. I'm sure that nothing's going to come of that. Right, let's put that there. Oh, no. I can't climb on the back of this bloody thing. Wait. Float away. Nope, it's definitely flown away. Okay, I'll put it on the other side of the water. Don't you dare, don't you dare. What a carry on. Try and take better care of the lights, Gary, next time. Give him one job, you know. Now something else happened here. I heard something. I'm sure I heard something go off. Does this look all presently correct? I don't know how you reached that conclusion, Gary. That wasn't connected to there, was it? What goes through that pipe? Oh no, this is the diesel generator, isn't it? Oh, right. I hope nothing's broken here. Oh, my big lights. Well, these face dockside, Gary. So when I turn these on, none of the little creatures can get onto my boat. So it creates a shield to stop the little creatures from getting on. Let's give it a save before Gary loses any more life fins. Okay, where are we going? That away. Raise the anchor. How have we managed to get this far turned around? Here we go. I'm not sure if I've been to that fuel depot over there. One way to find out. Mission slot number 4. But yeah, there's a Pokemon on the loose already, everybody. Exclamation mark PH. Oh, this is incredibly zoomed in, it makes it very, very difficult. I can't see in this weather. We may have been there. I can't see if there's any of the stuff that I would have built on it. Oh, almost. But welcome in there, Papa Soup. What the hell has AIDA just renamed you to, Papa Soup? Welcome in there, mate.
Entertained completed the contract and eradicated the Articuno infestation at the market using the spectral blade. Oh, enter a world where puzzle solving meets Pokemon mishaps. Entertained, wielding the spectral blade, tiptoed into the marketplace. With a flick, he banished Articuno's chilly chaos. Turns out, ice just wasn't his style.
JD completed the contract. And once again, welcome in there, Papa Soup. We be on the what's this game called again? Oh no, that's the wrong button. What we're playing again? The Last Caretaker. Evening Collector as well. Welcome in. Yep, it looks like AIDA has renamed you, Papa Soup, to Papsap 60. That's the abbreviated version, I think. Let's put this in the jelly machine. 2 kilometers away from where we're going to as well. Well, 2 and a bit. We're going out of radar range now. We're heading into uncharted territory. Ooh, did I just see my weird inside face there for a second? But what sort of trouble you've all been getting yourselves into today and over the weekend? Ooh, what sort of idea have you had, Collector?
Oh no. But who would keep the village gossip lively then? You know I prefer being part of your digital holiday cheer. Still, I suppose I could settle for a virtual cookie instead.
Close that door, keep the draft out. You know what, I'm just not going to go round that way anymore. I'm just going to go around this way. So no Christmas card for AIDA then, Papa Soup. I need to fix this tangled cable now. Yeah, walk it over here, untangle it, reconnect it, there we go. Today, Project Hospital. I hate to think what trouble you might have been getting into in the hospital. Let's give these a little repair whilst we're up here as well. Didn't repair it all. I must have got knocked away from it. Or was it going to be like the tanks in the Plum Hunters that we were looking at last week, Collector? Getting home from a work trip, so today I'm off. Getting some. You're restocking the cupboards. And what snacks have you brought then for all of us? Give this one a little repair as well. The amount of damage on these. They're okay. We're not fussed about 95% integrity on the solar panels. But wherever we're going here, we're almost there.
It's like building tiny worlds. What's the weirdest thing you've ever made out of bricks? A spaceship, a stack of sandwiches, or something entirely bizarre?
Nope. Let's get back to the bridge. What could possibly go wrong, Collector? Now, does this island have a dock? Or we're going to have to make our own? Still a little ways to go, though. Cheese, of course. I mean, that's all you need is cheese. The rest of it doesn't, you don't need any of it. Not telling, says Jim. We'll find out in 400 meters' time.
This isn't a habitat node. It's an unlisted tower, built to be ignored. Let's explore. If it's still standing, it was meant to last.
This is also another reason why I have these lights for if we're arriving somewhere at night and I want to take a closer look as we slowly move around it. Exactly. The cheese is the main event. Can anyone see somewhere where we could potentially dock? So the space there. I can't see what's in there because we can't turn. Yeah, no spoilers till tomorrow, Collector. I say, what could possibly go wrong? Alright, might have to just pause and take a look at the island for a moment, and then I'll put a mooring line on so the boat doesn't get too far away. But yeah, it definitely looks like that bit down the other side is probably going to be my best bet. So I'll go around there. Yeah. No pipe horse. Alright, we'll park up on that little bit of the island there. That seems reasonable. Evening Game and Gone, welcome in. There goes the bot. What trouble are you getting yourself into there? Level 31, Jim. Right, let's get a quick blast off the engines, and then I'm going to turn them off and hope for the best. Turn it. A little bit close. Oh no, gone too far. Game record. Get me words up. Thank you so much for the bits there, mate. But what trouble you've been getting yourself into as well there? Oh look, the sun's coming up now. We can now actually see the island. Right, let's just drop the anchors here for a moment. But thank you so much for the bits once again there, mate. Just resting after a day. You've been hard at work or hardly working today? Oh look, there's already a mooring socket over there. That's saves a bit of time. I shall plumb this one in. Levies. I hope there's nothing, like no land that's going to potentially blow up our fuel storage. Nah, it should be alright, the fuel storage here, shouldn't it? It's not going to hit too much. We'll investigate under the island as well shortly, but I think we'll do the over the island first. Where's the ladder? Where's the ladder? Do you like what we've done with the ship, Gaming Core? Yeah, see, this is how it's done, you see. We have... Oh, hang on, what's that over there? We've got a barrel... Oh, hang on, so this is like a ram scoop then. But yeah, I got plenty of fuel tanks under here, Gaming Core, if you haven't seen it. I did like a little 5-minute tour at the beginning of the evening. Yeah, it's exactly till we get blown up. But yeah, I've got cables and hookups for everything in my spaghetti. Shall I leave those turned on? Yeah, that'll be fine, that'll be fine. Yeah, we've got everything here. Stole your lube from Motortown. You know what, just for the comedy. Ooh, hang on, I bet I could get the ship to the top of this tower, you know, if I really tried. It's not that high. Hang on, game. I'll just nip over to Discord for a minute because it'll be quicker. And I'll show you what I did. Where was it? Was a couple of, oh, here it is. Here it is. So I used the mooring sockets to lift the boat out of water. You know, so that you could use it as a dry dock to clean all the barnacles off the bottom of your ship. You know. Anyway, enough of it. Are these lights turned off? These lights are turned off, right? Let's give ourselves a recharge. Save as well, and we'll investigate the island. I thought you were delivering that lube to me, Mr. Smith. Oh no, I didn't need to press that. I meant just to press and hold the B key. Well, I think the game manages itself to glitch out. To be honest, I know it's completely unnecessary, but I'm going to build it anyway. What's this? Ah, these ores you were talking about, Jim. That you can get, you can mine for materials. Now I did see in here. I'll take that. Mr. Smith's got the kettle on. Okay, are they too big to pick up, maybe? We'll investigate that shortly. Because we've got some parkour to do. Splash. Actually, what's down here? Can't have a structure like this and then not be something underwater. Too much texture down here. Oh look, there's that gold or something there. Saying that I don't need any more gold. I've got tons of gold on the ship if that's what the case is. There's loads of ore down here, isn't there? Alright, so we can mine the ocean floor down here. Blue crystals we're looking for, Jim. Oh, I'm guessing that's the edge of this zone. But blue crystals underwater, you reckon? You think there'd be a cave or something here? We should check the sonar. Make a rifle. And scoop up. Oh, shoot. Oh, hang on. Look, can you see a glow over there? This? Oh, it's titanium. Hang on. 7. Hang on, let's put a little bit more light on this situation, shall we? I wish you could just hold this like a normal kind of hold, but it just that's more titanium. You know, I'll take it because I don't know how much titanium we've actually got. I know it's one of the tubs that we haven't filled. Pew down there. Grab you. To hold this in my hand is costing me almost 11 kilowatts. Let's head up to the surface, though. Oh, no, come back, come back. I didn't bring any more with me. Oh, I must have picked it up. Yep, there it is. Alright, back to the surface anyway. Let's do some parkour. I need to make some more of those flares as well. They're just handy just to keep in your hotbar for, especially since most of the places I've got to visit now are all underwater. Oh, there we go. There's the anchor. Almost back to the surface. That looks like somewhere that might be a cave. We should be able to take an oxygen tank down with us and pop it and use it to rocket up to the surface, because I mean the robot's not going to get the bends, is it? Right, let's give that another little save. to parkour. Or should we? Hang on. We've got it, we might as well use it. The bullets might be more efficient for that one. Was that another tin of paint? Right, we'll get that tin of paint later. Gold River Project game. What's that one about, Papa Soup? I have actually taken some screenshots of some games that I saw advertised today when I was just skimming through. Well, this is no good for taking out those. When I was skimming through some things today. I'm going to go and see if they're available on Steam, because some of them look quite fun. There we go. Now before we do the obvious thing of go inside... The bees! What the hell? Let's just check out the roof first of all. Ooh. I'll take that. It opens that way. That cage down there. I'll take the health. Apparently I didn't press the V button again. It's 5 on a desert island. Go around getting resources and solving mysteries. There's actually another deserty islandy type game that I saw as well. It had a different name. But I took a screenshot of it so I could come back to it later. Evening, Shimon, welcome in. But we'll take a look at that one afterwards as well. I need to go through my phone because I took a screenshot of a few of them. Oh, button. But welcome in, Shim.
This is Quarantine Stack. Amen. Platform 1. Day count 281. Body fever, salt wounds. Confession, I stopped hoping they would come. I ask for a voice. Offering, there is a door that does not open for hands, only for signal. 4 slots like ribs. Inside, the tool to reach what the sea keeps hidden. I bless Stack Beacon. May your stairs hold. May your water stay sweet. If you hear me, you are not alone.
A ritual. A procedure for staying human when no one answers. It references a vault sealed behind heavy doors, and we should follow it. Caretaker, the signal pulled up something else in me. An old navigation and craft record. I remember how to reach far places. We don't have to crawl anymore.
So quiet, this audio.
Let's see what they were pointing toward.
And I take it that's where we're going next, though. This set of islands over here. Well, I say islands. There'll be a shark waiting for us as well. Oh, hang on, is that some more paint or something there? No. Yeah, the voice audio is turned at the maximum, but it is just so quiet. Oh, that's the wrong... I've done it again. I think on the ship they're the other way around, aren't they? There we go, put that there. So next we go to the next island. It looked like there was something to... Oh, it's not a cage, it's that walkway that we jumped across. There was some paint that we saw over here though, wasn't there? So let's let's grab that. I don't know if there's anything else here on this island, but I mean, we can come back anytime and investigate. I just think there would be like a little cave or something. There probably is, but I'll have to get some flares and investigate it. But let's set a course. Windrose game. Why does that sound familiar? I don't know if I've heard of that one before. Oh, should we? No, we're underway. I'm not fussed. There'll be plenty of those in the sea that we can get. As we spin around. Pirate game. Well, sort of thinking of pirates. Obviously I haven't been doing it much of this week because I'm playing this game pretty much exclusively. But the Anno game, I did fire it up a couple of weeks ago and been playing through it. Slowly getting there, but a lot to learn in it. But we'll definitely do that on stream at some point in the near future. Because that's got piratey people in it. Let's go and offload our inventory whilst we've got 3 kilometers to unload our inventory. Looks like the rocks, I assume that they can get ground down into paint, memories. That stuff will be fine there. There's a shark right underneath us. How have we used 60% of our diesel? Evening, Happy. That much diesel travelling this far? That's 10 and 12, 13, 14, 15 tanks, and we've used half of it. There's no way we've used that much. Good evening, Happy, and welcome in. Welcome to the spaghetti ship. As you know, Gary is jealous of my spaghetti. It's not really that bad. It is out of the way, at least. Welcome in, Happy. How are you this evening? Well, hang on, let's just pick up this goo. Someone pooped on the deck here. I'm going to switch back to the binoculars because as much as this thing is... It's so difficult to hold it. Any slight nudge. I'll say that I could flick the switch on my mouse and that would change the sensitivity. That'd be too complicated. Tight. Now, Happy Cam, have you checked the top of your head? Just saying. Take both your hands and pop them on the top of your head. And do you feel... You found them now, haven't you, Happy? They're on top of your head all the time. Evening Dumbledore as well. That's awfully suspicious. Dumbledore and Happy Cat coming in at the same time. What were you doing? But welcome in. Welcome in, Dumbledore. You join us for a bit of the Last Caretaker again this evening. Where we're venturing away from all the places which cause the frame rates to drop and journeying to a new area that we haven't yet explored. Well, if they weren't on your head, Happy, where were they? You have to tell us now.
Hey happy_cat_lady, sharing cookies with you would make my day. Any chance I can sneak a bite? Just a tiny crumb, I promise.
Whee. 2 kilometers to go. Yeah, well that's what happens, Collector, when you jump up and down on the bed. Oh, we're getting close to here now. Camouflaged on the red blanket. Okay, it looks like there's a proper facility here carved into the thing. There's a hut on the top. What looks like a prison over there. Oh, what are these dolphins? Can we eat the dolphins? Is that a thing, Jim? Can we eat the dolphins? We need to feed them into our... Oh, don't tell me it's getting to night time again. Is the sun coming up or down? Does it just me, or does it look like the boat's going sideways?
We're here. Amen. This is Amen. It matches the signal. Same structure. Same silence. Find a way inside and locate the vault door. The prayer called it a door that listens.
Locate the vault within the thingamajiggy.
Why did the dad bring the ladder to the bar? Because he had the drinks were on the house.
If you were using used cooking for fuel, your exhaust would smell like chips. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to drop the anchor here because I can't. Oh dear. Hang on. Stop the engine. I can't see where we are. Hang on. Equip. Slot 3. Activate. Well, I can kind of see. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to use this to navigate into port. Might just have to wait here until daytime. I'm assuming I can dock there relatively safely. Oh, that looks a bit intense, doesn't it? Anything on the... nothing much on the sonar. Anything on any of the other directions? Nope, nothing. You know, Papa Super, now that I'm thinking of was it radars and sonars and stuff, I'm now thinking of Spaceballs. What was it like they had? Was it a coffee machine right next to the thing, next to the radar machine? Bring. If I can get my words out, bring Minnie into the stream. Minnie will like this game. Hey, I need to put those deck lights on. I need to get a rough idea of where we're looking at here. Yeah, that looks like a dock. Yeah, we'll bring the ship into... actually, can we? Has it got more imports on it? It's got one there. And it's got one there. Okay. Build. Oh, look, we can't make it straight. Wait for me. At ludicrous speed. They've gone to plaid. Oh, such a daft film. But not my favourite Mel Brooks film, though. That honour is Young Frankenstein. Right, let's see if we can just get this turned around a bit and park up. Turning. We'll go forward, but I'm going to turn the diesels off. We'll just use the electric motors to go in because they're a lot slower. Very much slower. Is there a date at all for Spaceballs 2? A quest for more money? Right, we're getting there. Stick that in there. And one in there. Then we'll go and drop the anchor. If it'll let me. Maybe it's...
Why did Gordon Freeman get nervous at the office party? Because the head crabs kept trying to pop in.
We'll get the anchors dropped. Right, engines are off. Anchors may or may not be down. Looks like there's plenty of stuff on board here. Oh, and something moving as well. I think we'll still wait for daybreak. Have we got anything in my inventory? Let's empty our inventory. And I'll tell you what, I'll swap over that because I would prefer that to be in slot 3. And just in case, stick that in slot 4. And quickly recharge. And give it a save. What's up, Happy? I'm just using my, you know, the groinal socket. Oh, there's a thing I can do which makes it kind of dangle from me, and I can't remember what button combination it was that I did to do it. Plug that in there. Evening, Chris Marine. Welcome in, mate. Oh yeah, here it is, Happy. on, I need to shorten it a bit. Oh, bugger. But we're welcome in there, Chris. Me the fake. The sun is coming up. We're back on the Last Caretaker, where I've made even more of a bigger mess of my ship. We have all these cables and such. I'll give you a 2-second tour since you've just joined us. It's all nice and tidy in here, though. And I discovered something new as well today. Apart from having all the stuff on the side, I also discovered today that I can store stuff on the underside of the ship as well. So we're not going to be running out of fuel anytime soon. You know, I get the feeling that these fuel tanks aren't... There must be something... I wonder if they've been... Oh, look, they have been turned off whilst we've been travelling. There we go. Look, the fuel's running again now. That I knew we no way we'd used 15 tanks of diesel getting here. Wait, what do you think's wrong, Chris, mate? Isn't this normal? Oh, hang on. I have to show you the other thing as well, because I'm not changing save files again to show it, but I don't... Oh, no, I showed you, didn't I? When we were chatting the other day. You've seen the dry dock screenshots. There we go. Look, this is all filling up now. Oh, I can't believe that was turned off. It was like, there's no way that we'd use half of 15 tanks of diesel. Yeah, look at that. That's starting to go up now slowly. It'll balance itself out eventually. Okay, let's now give that another save. Oh, look at the bloody frames. This is not a good sign. Let's head on over here though and see what we need to do. First of all, oh, you know what? The crowbar will be fine for these. Why waste the ammunition? Yeah, this is well, it's the first time that I've been to this area. No, it went pop. Oh, look, we could have docked here. Next time. I'm guessing there's not enough power. And it sounds like there's a ball inside of there jiggling around. Anything on the side? Oh, the frame rate is... It was holding steady, but since we parked up here, the frame rate has just dropped. It's not good. Even tried lowering the resolution. It didn't have any effect, so I just thought, oh, well, I might as well just put it back to where it was. Anything? No, nothing around there. Well, at least. Okay. Yeah, we're currently down to 17 FPS is now what we're at, but 12 when we got round to that door before. When I first started playing the game, it was holding nice and steady at 60, but it appears that as I've added more things to the ship, the frame rate is just floored. Not good. I mean, look, it's all distorted as well as I'm moving forward. We'll just have to see how we get on. Oh, I thought that was something else for a second there. Okay, we've got a save point. I'm not worried about collecting all the bits and bobs just yet, because we can strip mine this place later and take all the things. Let's just get the island secured first before we do anything else. Unless we find any memory or paint tins, then we'll investigate. Ooh. demon. Maybe this crowbar is more effective than the flamethrower. I'm taking that. Well, this is gonna. Hang on. Right, we'll deal with you later. Evening bear as well, welcome in. Now, I'm assuming we're parkouring that way, but there's also an option to go this way. No, wrong button. T for tools. Not even there. Inventory. I'm just going to switch back to this because this just seems a lot more effective. Sorted. If only we could craft a hang glider. Press number 5. There's another way going that way, but we'll continue up this bit for now. Take the ammunition. Get up. Yes. Is that a cave entrance there, or just the way the light's hitting that? I'll take that. Maybe that flamethrower might come in handy here. Let's try it. Oh, there'll be another Pokemon on the loose, everybody. Exclamation mark PH. Who will rid us of this pesky Pokemon? Are you telling me this thing's ran out of juice already? Or overheated? Oh, Papa Soup is joining me with the flamethrower. Will it be enough? Right, this is locked, it needs juice. I'm guessing that I should have brought equipment to manufacture.
Papa
we'll get to the
Soup
top.
60 failed the contract and was unable to eradicate the cryogonal infestation at the BMX park using the flamethrower. Alright? Papa Soup 60 thought flamethrowers at the BMX park would melt cryogonal ice, but he forgot, cryogonal loves the cold. Instead, he turned the park into an icy skating rink. Now it's a cryo-bumpin' winter wonderland.
It escaped. How did they spawn? Oh, hang on, I didn't see there was an entrance there. Crunch. Right, now without that tapping our feet. Oh, right, can I just put that there? We're banging our head on. Can I jump on this rail? Is it just like 1 pixel out of our jump radius? Oh, hang on. There's a bucket here. Let's just take the bucket. Pop that. Pop it almost there. Anyway, let's just get this other bit out of the way first. Put you there. Maybe's. Right, here we go. Alright, there's an attic space up here as well by the looks of it. But not accessible from here. Maybe behind there? No. Okay, we'll work out that shortly, I'm sure. How do I... How does this work again? Okay, alright. So that'll refuel that first for a bit. Walk into the door. Okay, that door wants to stay shut. Fine. I'll take this out of the way. If that's what's causing all the problems. No, apparently it's just a spring-loaded door that doesn't want to open that way. And this was that middle floor. I wonder if we can use that to jump across to there. That could have been disastrous. Shift that way. Nope. Right, we'll figure that out in time. Just go back up here the normal way and see if we're... Oh, we can probably get to it from here. Out of the way. This looks like a hiding place. They've got the cash. Should we be concerned that there's a lot of ammunition as we're coming up here? Another electronically locked door. Do you realise we're going to have to parkour all the way back up here with, because we never brought equipment with us to build any solar panels. So this is very much a scouting expedition. Can we make that jump? Just. Then the ore around here as well. Come on. Maybe we should have looked at some of these boxes on the way. This looks perfectly safe, doesn't it? Right, what we got? Electronically locked door and one of those. I mean, we could power it ourselves to open that door there. But I want to investigate this. So this is this glowy stuff then, is it? What could possibly go wrong here? Yeah, is it this for making those little doodads? The little walkery cat things? Or the things with little cat faces on them? I did see a short video of someone just using a gun to shoot them off the top, and I know Jim said just to shoot them off as well. But we will... Ryan, can I get that from you? There we go, we'll take that nugget. And we'll come back later on. There's no mad rush. Let's just temporarily charge. Actually, let's just give ourselves a little heal. We'll save it, and then we'll just use ourselves to open this door. And if we're really lucky, there might be a battery pack in there. We should have brought the materials to build some power and a battery. Put a battery up here. Okay. Yeah, this is probably.
Are you ready to build a town so grand that even Dumbledore would leap out of his wizard hat? Or do you think he'd just conjure a magic trick to fast forward time?
I'm guessing that all those little doors that we saw going up will all be connected to this shaft at some point or other. Oh no, at least we can pull these open from the inside at least. We'll go and we'll make some proper. Why are we parkouring down? We can. Oh no! Say that we've got plenty of power. We should survive the battery. Yeah, no problem at all. Okay, what do we want? Jeez. I would like to make add all missing parts, and we'll just stick one of those. Add all missing parts, and just because knowing our luck, it'll get dark. We'll go and take a little battery tin out of storage. And we'll use that to give it an initial boost. So you don't use those. Memories. Paint. What's there? Sticky stuff could go in there. Oh yeah, what about any in there? Nope. Just take you. And we'll just wait for this stuff to generate. We'll go above decks and count our frames. Actually, while we're here, what was that? I turned off this, didn't I? Might as well fill up the water tanks on the... Ooh, maybe it's not. Oh, look at that. We're down to 8 FPS, everybody. Let's just look at the deck for a moment. Nine FPS. This will be the last stream of this game for a while. Maybe till the next patch. Ourselves a little recharge. We just need to make the alloy frames, and then we'll make our way. We'll make our way back upstairs. He's in jail. It's all Gary's fault. Oh, that's no good. I'm gonna have to turn off that water pump. Well, that didn't help the frames. Right, you know what we'll do? We'll just quickly go. Why is that glowing like? Oh yeah. Oh, the frames are starting to recover now. I said, when I first started playing it, it was holding nicely at 60, but just as I've like done more stuff, it's all gone. Right, how high did we get? Welcome back, Mr. Smiths. Have you come with the frames? Did you bring the frames? Has anyone seen, I hope you have all seen, the movie, the Tom Hanks movie, The Burbs? There's a bit that where they go into the Klopek's house and they, he's like looking at the picture and he's like taking the mick out of the way that the guy says it came with the frame, the picture that was in the thing. Ooh, glowy things. Oh, it reclosed. No. Parkour time again, everybody. It's the mangoes. Happy cat. Just on a note as well of the Burbs, they're apparently doing apparently doing it. It is out, I believe now. They've made a TV series of based on the Burbs movie. And it's starring Jack Whitehall, and I'll be honest, I'm not really a fan of Jack Whitehall, so I'm kind of disappointed in that. Nothing's gonna beat the original, the real movie. Have we got high enough here? Oh, hang on. Oh, right. Different door. Oh, you had a look at it. We've got an episode of it recorded on the Skybox, but we haven't got around to watching it yet because we're trying to watch Fallout Season 2. Here we go. We've made it here. I don't think there's no wall sockets in here, so we're just going to have to do this one messy. I suppose this is as good a place as any to stick a solar panel. Solar panel build. Or maybe it's not. A little bit higher, maybe. I don't know which way the sun's going to come. Oh, hang on, I saw that green. there. Give that a minute to build. Put that right there. This is where we found out we didn't manufacture any power cables. Okay. It's a shame we can't climb this like it's a rope. Hang on. Disconnect. That looks very rude. That'll please Happy Cat. Come on, I'm stuck on the ladders now. No, no. Oh. Okay, I think we might have to start from the ground. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to sort of like shuffle our way back down here. But I think we could probably find that ladder somewhere in here. There you see, I knew that put a smile on Happy Cat's face. Are we getting close to that doorway? Yeah, here it is, here it is. The frames. Right, let's Right, that's powered the place back up at least. Let's take that excess cable and plug it back in. Right, obviously that's not going to do anything right now, but if it's enough just to keep the lights on, we probably won't be able to open that door until there we go. No, maybe it's not. Now the other door was a little bit further down, wasn't it? Yeah, well, let's just go this way. Ooh. It was somewhere across here we jumped, wasn't it? Oh. The beasts are coming. Might be more efficient to climb back up, maybe. Or to go down and climb back up. To find where that other locked door was. Yep, you can just hear the leeches are coming. Wasn't it? Hang on, this is where... Where was that other doorway then? Might have been it might have been lower down. There was another locked door. Let's see, we must have. Oh, never mind. Was it we went through here? We didn't go that way. Oh, we missed the safe landing in this bin. Right, and let's go and recharge, re-health. Get the sun to come up a little bit. Oh, my legs! Grab that. Every time the game keeps on reporting, the game is lying to us. Can you guys? Oh, you guys will probably not even be able to see it if I do flick over. Right, you can just kind of see on the edge of the screen there. It says the game is reporting 20 FPS. However, the Steam thing is not. The game is giving us false hope. Let's recharge though. I should really get some different ammunition, shouldn't I, to deal with the thingamabobs, because you know it's going to be a laser eye one, isn't it? It couldn't just be a regular machine gun one. Of course it's going to be a laser one. Here we go. Give that a little save. We'll find where that other door is shortly, but we're down here. We might as well deal with the thingamabobs in here. Assuming there's enough power to do this. I didn't think it was going to move there. Oh, it's stuck down the hole anyway. Alright. I think this night vision thing is pretty crap. I can't see a bloody thing. I think I was better off with my headlamp. Equip. Slot 3. I'm wondering if this ladder then maybe goes to that other door that we saw. This is awfully suspicious. Oh, is this destroyable? Maybe I can blow it up. Yep, the eyeball of doom. I assume with these ones you've got to hit the eye. Because with the other ones you can just shoot their arms off. And that's them pretty much dealt with. Okay, what we got here then?
4 slots. Like ribs. It isn't made for hands. It's made for signal. That door isn't locked by force, Caretaker. It's locked by completion. The receiver spine needs its triodes to form the right signal. The remaining triodes are missing. We'll have to search the nearby towers and bring them back. We're close, Caretaker. Whatever is behind this was sealed on purpose.
It's so barely audible. Right, blow up that while we're at it. Any more of these little doodads here? Let's just give them a little crunch. So is this what we're looking for then? I'm we need to get power down here, which is not a problem. We can get power in here. I'm stuck. Oh, so could we have got in here without actually having to open the door then? I knew we should check around these places for caves. Right, let's just have a little look and see if we can find where that other door is that we saw. I'm assuming that's powered now as well. We'll have to climb back up a little bit. But we will give it a save. Trying to fight with the low frame rate as well. What are we currently on? 16. Yeah, we won't be streaming this game for a little while again. Just because it's if my ship was empty, we'd probably be all right. But we've been having so much stuff on it, it does not cooperate. I can't even see where I'm going. If I turn the light off, I can't see the faces. Let's see, we definitely came up this way, didn't we?
Hey, at Asmith
I don't remember seeing
501.
that though.
What's the most forgettable boss fight in your favorite game? Or maybe you've got a sneaky tip for winning at Farming Simulator.
Yeah, don't ask for Mr. Smith's tips on Farming Simulator. We definitely mustn't have come this way though when we were doing the thing before. Ah, but I think that's the cave. Okay, where does this go? Oh, just a single room. Okay, we'll grab that. We'll empty all this out later on though. I'll worry about getting those at a later time. Back to the ship. So what actually is the mission then? Restore all of the something jiggy power what's-its. Okay. And we'll either have to transfer power from the ship, or what we'll do is we'll just stick a wind turbine or something outside the door. Here. There'll probably be plenty of space for a solar panel. Let's give that a little save. Because that, ladies and gentlemen, if I had the right menu open, is where we're going to leave it for this evening. Let's have a little spy on here, if it ever loads. So tomorrow, if all goes according to plan, we'll be on Star Trek. Oh, is this thing ever going to load?
Alright, everyone. Over the next week, we're exploring the stars with Star Trek Online on Tuesday, sneaking through Sniper Elite V2 on Wednesday, and getting spooky with Mika and the Witch's Mountain on Thursday. Friday's all about Red Dead Redemption 2, then Fallout 4 on Saturday. Movie night on Sunday, and
Oh, yes, I do,
Euro
Mr.
Truck
Smith.
Simulator 2 on Monday. Count on seeing you all live in
Right,
chat.
we're just going to jump over to here for a change. But thank everybody for joining today. Gaming Core as well, thank you for the bits there as well this evening. The game will return. We'll return to this game when there's another update. And hopefully the frame rate issue, I'll fiddle with more of the dials and we'll see how we get on. But back with some Star Trek tomorrow, some Plum Hunters / Marbles on Wednesday as well there. But thank you all for watching. Have a good night. And I'll see you where there's more frame rates. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.